Hello, PhalPals. Welcome. Welcome to Orchids for Dummies. Welcome. Welcome to the station where you can get your life. Welcome to the People's Channel, darling. Welcome. Welcome to Orchids for Dummies. To all of my new members, welcome to a channel where we can be PhalPals. And with that being said, new members, I have a Facebook group called PhalPals. Now, it is new. It's new and up and coming, but this gives you immediate access to me. You get to know firsthand exactly what is going on with Orchids for Dummies. To everyone, I would ask that you like, comment, and subscribe, darling. Also, ring the bell. Ring the bell so you will be alerted firsthand when Orchids for Dummies post a new video. All right, PhalPals, please do that for me. Now, the purpose of this video for all of my new members, this is going to be update number 5, darling. This is where you see the proof in the pudding, PhalPals. So stay tuned, darling, and you will see exactly what's been going on with Orchids for Dummies. So PhalPals, quickly, I wanted you to see the Phalaenopsis that I am having success with. Maintaining my blooms, making sure that I'm not getting bud blasts, making sure that my area roots are sustaining, that they are not drying out on me. These are the ones that I'm having the best success with right now. The reason that I have the roses is because my husband, he just wanted to be nice, and as I said before, he loves buying me roses. So I just wanted you guys to really get some good detailing with this because I worked so hard maintaining these blooms, and I'm going to share with you exactly how I have been doing exactly that. The main thing about it is you want to make sure that you are consistent and you are paying attention to each and every one of your Phalaenopsis orchids. You want to keep in mind that you cannot give them the same care that you are giving each and every one of your orchids, mainly because you might be growing them in different medias. Different medias is going to give you a different water regime. All right, PhalPals? Just a little nugget of knowledge for you guys. Each one teach one on this channel, all of my new subscribers. Meaning that if you know anything that could help someone else, share that. You would be amazed exactly what someone might not know that you know. Stay tuned, PhalPals, stay tuned. Now, next up on my list, PhalPals, is going to be my beautiful medium-sized Phalaenopsis Pinky. Now, if you're used to this channel, you know Pinky has been through and been under, PhalPals. So I just wanted you guys to get a look at her root system. She had a lot of new roots coming in before I potted her into this new medium. Now, the only thing that I wanted you guys to see with her is, I think this right here might be cold damage. Might be a drop of water that was left on this new growth. She is still growing. I don't know if she'll be set back or not, but she definitely is still growing. I just wanted you guys to see that. Make sure that you get every single drop of water off of these leaves before they come out, okay, PhalPals? Also, I was able to notice that one of the roots dried up. I have really been battling this humidity, and it has really taken a hold on some of my favorite orchids. So PhalPals, just pay attention to it. So I'm going to try to remove this root out of this pot the best that I can without pulling her all the way out. Okay, PhalPals? So one more thing about my Pathiopedilum jam before I put her back into the pot is that she also have a leaf that is now coming off. That's how you want it to be, PhalPals. Next up is going to be my oncidium, PhalPals. My oncidium is doing, to my knowledge, just fine. I haven't done a lot of research on oncidiums. I just did my first repotting. You guys saw that in a previous video. But I would like to believe that my oncidium is doing fine because we have new growth and it's constantly growing. Constantly growing. So as long as it's growing, that's a good thing for me, okay? I know it's not dying. I will like to say that I made a mistake. Instead of potting the new growth so close to the edge of the pot, I was actually meaning to pot this to the back of the pot to give this room to properly grow. Also, PhalPals, a question before I put up my oncidium is going to be: is this going to be something that's a natural occurrence of the oncidium? Because I've lost several leaves like this. I don't know, PhalPals. Also, I'm able to notice that this bulb had shriveled up. Now, it had been a brief moment in time where I gave them very poor care because I had a very bad attitude at the time. So, moving on along is going to be my mini. You also got a chance to see me repot her. Her leaf is growing, so that lets me know that she is doing okay. I don't see any new root growth. The roots are brown because I was using tap water with the fertilizer, and also she just was dealing with low humidity. But she is okay. She is okay. I'm not able to see any rotting roots in the pot, which is great. Unfortunately, I'm not able to see any new root growth. But as I said, the leaf, it is coming. It's coming along slowly, but it's still here. Also, I'm able to maintain. It's not growing, but at least it hasn't died back just yet. But I'm maintaining that one area root that this Phalaenopsis have. Next on my list is going to be my Cattleya. As you can see, she has been definitely liking the use of Epsom salt. This deep green foliage, that is absolutely what you want. Now, she is doing just fine because also she has new growth. Anytime you see new growth, that's going to let you know that your orchid is just fine. Now, you saw me repot her, so you know what media that I chose to use, which is going to be the Imperial blend from repotme.com. But I layered it with the top layer of moss because she had so many roots right here that were exposed, and I am under the assumption, because I don't know a lot about Cattleyas as well, I'm under the assumption that these new roots are going to start to emerge from this new root growth, and it's going to be its own mature plant. I don't know, PhalPals, I'm just telling you. I'm new to the Cattleya business, so don't judge me. So, all right, PhalPals, these are all of my orchids that I am having success with. I'm at least on a good track. So, all right, PhalPals, stay tuned, darling. Stay tuned. Now, PhalPals, this right here is what I would give credit to as far as to why my Phalaenopsis and my orchids in general are doing much better. Because once you get serious with them, they will get serious with you. I've been going back on all of my previous videos trying to find out what is the common denominator on why I'm not having the success that I want in my Phalaenopsis orchid. And that was because I was doing any and everything with each and every one of them. I wasn't consistent on any way, shape, form, or fashion. So I went and got one of these personalized calendars from Walmart. It comes with a dry eraser, so I'm able to erase everything. So what I'm going to do is each week I'm going to take a picture of the outcome on what exactly did I do that week to each and one of my orchids. So if I'm looking at my roots trying to understand what is going on, why are my Phalaenopsis roots are dying back, you have to remember or say to yourself, look at this low humidity, this dryness. That means that's an opportunity for you to feed your Phalaenopsis with a very low dosage, weekly. And sometimes, PhalPals, I have been watering them twice a week. So this is something that you want to keep in mind, because you can look at this and find the solution to your problem. But if you're just going day by day and you're like, okay, I should water them on Sunday alone, and you're not even looking at them, that's going to be a problem. So PhalPals, stay tuned, baby, stay tuned. All right, PhalPals, so we are back, and I have my little helper with me, my beautiful daughter, Havela. Say hey, Havela.
Hey.
All right, so she is going to help me with all of my sick Phalaenopsis orchids, okay, PhalPals? So first up is going to be Violet. You guys know she has been up and under with me. I have done everything wrong with her. So one of the experiments that I have going on right now, I'm going to clean this black mold. Now guys, this black mold is the reason why all of the root growth is now being stunted, okay? We have to clean this up before we put her into some good distilled water, okay, PhalPals? But I have her sitting in a solo cup and some moss, and I'm hoping that that would promote some new root growth. The moss right now is kind of dry, but I'm gonna add a little water to it later. As you can see, it's very fluffy, and this is going to be her permanent setup. And hopefully that she will survive. So I'm gonna have to clean all of that black mold up, PhalPals. Okay, so next up on our list is going to be my beautiful Phalaenopsis December that was in spike and had so much going on. Honey, that cold air. Anytime you have a Phalaenopsis that's not in spike, but that's in bloom, you want to make sure that your temperature is going to be at least 70 degrees Fahrenheit, PhalPals, okay? So when I go over standing by all of my Phalaenopsis, I'm able to smell something really funky, really stinky, and that's going to be this pot. It's not the media that's broken down, but it's the roots, the decaying roots, okay, Havela?
Okay.
You see these dead roots right here? That's dry and dead. That's no good, okay? So taking her out of the pot to see, look, that humidity, that very low humidity. Now you have some PhalPals that say, oh, low humidity has nothing to do with it. Darling, I'm telling you, honey, I've been keeping the books. I'm telling you, it has everything to do with it. Also, I'm trying to water the baby, and look. Oh, it's this way. Okay, look, PhalPals, look. So anytime your orchid is wobbly in a pot like this, that lets you know you have to take her out the pot to see what's going on, okay? Can you hold that one for me, Havela? Okay, thank you. Next up is going to be the beautiful Phalaenopsis from How Orchid Saved My Life. I was trying regular water culture using the water from the tap, and as you can see, it's not being successful for me. This is the problem that a lot of us are having right now. We put the Phalaenopsis in water and the roots become mushy and gushy, and it just, no. You can't do this, PhalPals. Only the good roots are to be left in the pot before you actually put her in water culture. Now, I'm going to continue to use regular tap water for her, compared to the distilled water that I'm going to use for Violet, PhalPals. Okay, PhalPals, this is the mini Phalaenopsis that you saw me repot that was purple and had the white trimming. This is very important to me. You see, Havela? You see how the leaves are wrinkly and stuff? That lets us know that she is not getting as much water as she needs, and that's because the roots. Again, PhalPals, anytime that you want to start water culture, you want to get all of this black substance off. The first thing with Phalaenopsis is you have to know what you're looking at exactly. So you might say, well, I trimmed all of the dead roots and I sprayed it with hydrogen peroxide, but still you have some blackness, and that blackness is going to transfer into the water, and it's going to be messy. It's going to be a messy situation. Already, PhalPals, I have lost a leaf in this process. Now, this is another Phalaenopsis that I'm going to clean off, and I'm going to start putting in this solo cup, okay? And I'm going to do semi-water culture. I'm going to leave her in some distilled water. I'm going to change the water out 3 days, every 3 days. Can you show me that distilled water, Havela? Okay. She's going to let you guys see the water that we're using. Now, this is going to be 100% distilled water, and that's I'm not putting any fertilizer in it right now. The roots are very sensitive, so she doesn't need any fertilizer at all. That's why you're going to get great success with my other Phalaenopsis Violet that I'm using with the moss, because moss has a very low pH coming out of the pack. Also, can you show them those cups, please? As you can see, I got the cup inside of the vase. Now, PhalPals, these are the cups that I'm using. Very, very clever. Very clever, PhalPals. Thank you so much, Avela. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you put that back for me? Thank you so much. Now, this is my beautiful baby Harley Quinn. I am trying vigorously to save her. She is down to 3 leaves. As you can see, black substance all over. So I'm going to clean that up, and we are going to do semi-waterculture with her. No, I'm gonna add a little moss after I clean her up. And we're gonna see which one gave me the best success in my environment. And lastly, December, honey. I don't think she gonna make it. She losing leaves very, very fast. Now, they are dry because I was doing dry days with them. But when they don't have any root system, you wanna keep just the edge of the bottom of that axis right there. You want to keep that in some water. I'll do a video on that explaining it in detail, but I just wanted you to be updated on what exactly is going on with Orchids for Dummies. Now, PhalPals, we have a PhalPal named Todd with Todd's Tropics. He is helping a dear friend that is going through something very horrible. And everyone knows that January is one of the hardest months of the year. So I just ask that PhalPals that you keep him lifted in prayer, that you keep his friend lifted in prayer, and that they come back with great news to share with us. But all right, PhalPals, I thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And guess what, PhalPals? I'm back! Until next!